So I'm sitting in my garage and I'm thinking about my Green New Deal and the water I'm drinking, and not so sure this is sanitary water, that it's environmentally friendly. As I've been sitting here, I've been thinking about the Green New Deal and how all the cow farts are just destroying the United States and the world around us, and that world's going to come to an end in 12 years. And I'm just afraid that if we don't act now, we won't survive the next 12 years. And I'm very disappointed in the Republicans and all the conservatives that aren't jumping on board this global warming thing. It's really destroying us and destroying the world. And I can't believe they won't get on board and support us and support what's going on and what we're trying to accomplish by eliminating the airplanes flying through the air and the cars that are being driven on the streets. And I've discovered some things like a garbage disposal, and I'm really wondering if it's environmentally friendly to actually utilize that garbage disposal. I've been working in my garage here doing some work lately, and I'm not so sure the work I'm doing is environmentally friendly either, and that I might actually be aiding in the destruction of the world around us by working on some of the stuff that I've been working on, like trimming down some cases to make them smaller because I'm creating brass debris. And oh boy, let me show you this debris that I've been making. See all this? I'm just really afraid that this is an environmental hazard, and that by cutting these cases down to this size from this size, that this is going to be ultimately destructive to our world. And I just can't believe I'm going to continue making these cases because ultimately I'm going to be making cases that look like this, and they will go into a firearm, and it produces greenhouse gases every time I pull the trigger, and it goes bang. I'm just afraid that as a liberal, that I'm not quite on board with this greenhouse gas issue, this global warming problem. I really need to reconsider what I am doing. So I think from this moment forward, I'm not going to make any more of these cases because it's environmentally unsafe. And using firearms, I think I'm going to have to stop doing because they're completely unsafe to be used. So if you're on board with me on this, I would like to know. Please support the Democrats in making these ground-altering changes to the United States and the world around us. Never mind you that these changes we're trying to make are going to have little to no effect on the world, because we can't stop what the rest of the world is doing. But, as the United States, we should be ahead and should be leaders. So we're going to step forward, and we're going to make you stop driving your cars, and we're going to make you stop taking trains and airplanes because yeah, I'm sorry. All that beef we're eating, we've got to stop now because those cow farts are causing greenhouse gases that is causing this global warming. It's a tragedy. So please vote Democrat because, it makes more sense to vote in these policies and to make sure that we're putting solar panels on all our houses. I don't think we should be using windmills because those have been known to kill bats and kill birds. So we shouldn't use those, but we definitely should use those solar panels that fit up on our house. Never mind you'll never recuperate the cost you put into them, but we should do it anyway because that's the friendly thing we should be doing. And oh, by the way, forget about your healthcare plans because we're going to take care of it for you. Never mind we're going to tax you at probably a 60 to 70% rate because you don't need that money anyway. And we need to put it to healthcare and welfare programs, and to aid the funding of all these undocumented workers that are coming to our nation. We got to supply their needs too, so we need to tax you greater so that we can help fund all these people. So please jump on board the Democratic Party because I am today. Thank you for your time, and I hope this message meets you with joy and happiness for your day.